Hey guys, this is your very typical rainy day in Belgium. I don't know if you can hear the rain. Anyways, today's discussion is about linguistics. So I'm very passionate about linguistics. There's nothing I love more than learning a new language and getting progressively good at it with time. I love reading books. I love the way words look on a piece of paper. I love the way words sound in general. Now, a few things about me. I don't have a degree in linguistics. As a matter of fact, I don't even have a bachelor's degree. I only finished high school. And even though I grew up in a very supportive family, we didn't have a lot of money. What I had, however, was a strong desire to learn. I mean, I'm very curious by nature, and I think my desire to learn new languages stems from my thirst for knowledge. For example, some books are only available in certain languages. And of course, if you're anything like me, this can be a very painful experience, which will further encourage you to learn even more languages. That's of course the good news. Um, in my honest opinion, you should never stop learning new languages. It's one of the best investments you can make in yourself. If something happens tomorrow and you're somehow stripped of all your possessions, you will still have your knowledge. On a side note, learning languages is very fulfilling, and in that it not only helps you broaden your horizons, but it can also make you more valuable as a person, especially in Europe when there's a very strong demand for people who speak multiple languages. I, for one, for example, I use a lot of the languages that I know. I use on a daily basis at the office. However, even though I enjoy learning new languages, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. And today I want to discuss some of the pitfalls that I think are related to the path of becoming a so-called polyglot. First of all, you will undoubtedly start forgetting words in your mother tongue or any other language that you already know pretty well, and usually that's temporary. However, if forgetting lasts longer than expected, it will drive you completely insane. It does that to me, and in my case, I cannot resist the urge to look up a forgotten word. Second, you will never be perfect in any language. Unfortunately, this goes for everything in life. Every time you practice something, you miss out on the opportunity to practice or get good at something else. But in my opinion, that's something you have to be comfortable with the idea, and you just have to let it go. Sorry. Number 3, you will experience days where your accent may not sound as good as it usually does, and that's completely normal. I cannot tell you how many times this has happened to me. Now what I do is I just forgive myself, and I keep moving forward. Number 4, switching to another language can be difficult after speaking in another one for a longer period of time, and your brain may need some time to adjust. The good news is that it gets better with time and practice. Next one, number 5, is is using words from a different language to try and explain a concept, because there's no equivalent in the language are you currently speaking. Unfortunately, some languages have less vocabulary, and there's no way around it. Number 6, having to adopt the accent from the language that you're currently speaking, currently using, to pronounce a word from a different language in order to make yourself understood. Say, for example, I'm talking to my mom, and all of a sudden she wants to know which movie I recently watched. In such case, I will intentionally screw up my accent. And to be honest, I hate having to do this, but sometimes you have no other choice when the person is not familiar with the language. Number 7, and this is the last one. You will eventually become a purist, as I call it, or at the very least, you will grow a strong distaste for translations. And you will always strive for to get your hands on the original material, which of course can be a pain, because there's this thing called local market, and luckily the internet makes everything easier these days. On a personal level, I only buy ebooks, so yeah, that's the easy way to do it. So in my case, that's no longer an issue, and yeah, I guess that's about it for the video. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below. And have you experienced any of these disadvantages, or maybe other ones that I didn't mention? If that's the case, you can comment down below, like I said, and I hope I can. This is the right time to share your personal experience, and I guess I will see you guys next time.